My name is Basim. I'm currently studying at Murdoch University. I'm studying Bachelor of Politics and International Studies. My today's presentation will be on what is means to be a global citizen and why is it important. Firstly, we start with the meaning of a global citizen. Um, Global citizen is someone who is aware and understands the wider world and their place in it. They take an active role in their community and work with others to make our planet more equal, fair, and sustainable. Um, if you look through Oxfam perspective, which I believe a lot, global citizenship is all about encouraging young people to develop the knowledge, skills, and value they need to engage with the world. And it's about the belief that we can all make a difference. Um, Importance of being a global citizen. As we know, currently the world facing global challenges which require a global solutions. These interconnected global challenges call for far-reaching changes in how we think and act for the dignity of fellow human beings. It is not enough for education to produce individuals who can read, write, and count. Education must be transformative and bring shared values to life. It must cultivate an active care for the world and for those with whom we share it. Education must also be relevant in answering the big questions of the day. Technological solutions, political regulations, or financial instruments alone cannot achieve sustainable outcome. It requires transforming the way people think and act. Education must fully assume its central role in helping people to forge more just, peaceful, tolerant, and inclusive societies. It must give people the understanding, skills, and values where they need to cooperate in resolving the interconnected challenges of the 21st century. Um, Next, we'll discuss some of the barriers that we face to becoming a global citizen and some of the possible solutions as part of it. Uh, to start with, the legacy of the current education system. Schools have traditionally prepared people to pass exams, proceed to the next level, and graduate into the workplace. We have now faced the much greater challenge of raising global citizens. Promoting respect and responsibility across cultures, countries, and regions has not been at the center of education. Global citizenship is just taking root and changing traditional ways of doing things about bringing about resistance. This entails changing the way education is organized, making content more relevant to contemporary life and global challenges, introducing innovative and participatory teaching and learning styles. We must rethink the purpose of education and prepare students for life, not exams alone. Next thing is our curricular system or our curricula and learning materials are outdated. Reviews from around the world found that today's curricula and textbooks often reinforce stereotypes, exacerbate social divisions, and foster fear and resentment of other groups or nationalities. Rarely are curricula developed through a participatory process that embraces excluded and marginalized groups, but change is possible when educators adopt a vision of ethical global citizenship. Um, and that is one of the things that it's very important. And the next thing that I would like to stress is that importance of acting on global issues. Since it's worth mentioning, since the ratification in 2015 of the UN Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) have become the hallmark of sustainable development in the modern era. In order to achieve this goal by 2030, however, organizations, governments, individual society must engage with SDGs beyond the business as usual practices. But the SDGs as a reference framework for global issues and call to action when defining your act of global citizen, a simple act can mean the world. So what makes a simple act an act of global citizenship? Here is some of the points I'd like to stress. Keep it simple. Any one person should be able to lead and act on global citizenship. Drive your passion. Powerful acts of global citizenship connect individual passion with motivation to drive social change. Think global, get creative, and take one step at a time. and spread the word. Tell us and others what you did, why, and how, and then they will act, inspire others locally as well as globally. And finally, one of the important part of this presentation is the climate change as a global issue. Climate change is the single most important issue of our current time. Time is running out, and we as a global citizen must unite and act to combat climate change. Our existence is being challenged, and if we don't act now, there will be unprecedented outcomes. This calls for citizens to act as one and become global citizens. Climate change will affect everyone, therefore requires global response. Climate change is real, and this should remind everyone that we are no longer just citizens bound by our borders, but we need to transform to global citizens, ensuring we do everything we can to limit the damage caused by climate change. Thank you.